very welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelica. Here is my Instagram. Feel free to follow me there as well. On this channel, it's all about makeup and having fun, relax, and if you like that, don't forget to subscribe before you leave and click on the notification bell because I upload Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays here on my channel. Now in December, I have a little more videos for you guys, but yeah, usually I upload 3 times a week. But today, I have filmed this look, by the way. I think I had it now in 3 videos. But it's a New Year's makeup tutorial. And I think it's very festive. It will be up on my channel soon, so stay tuned for that. So, let's start this video. Now I'm gonna talk about my yearly favorites when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. So, my favorite eyeshadow palettes 2020. I already have a video up where I wrap up my yearly favorites of makeup 2020, so I will leave it up in the card and down below if you want to watch. But today we're going to talk about eyeshadow palettes, and yeah, it's been a year with a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I mean, some month I had like 50 new palettes, and that's totally crazy, I know, but it has been so many good releases, and I don't know, I have just been into the eyeshadow palette train this year, so I have a lot of palettes, so it was quite hard to just, I'm not gonna rank, it was quite hard to just pick a few. I think I have 11 here, but yeah, let's get started. I'm actually gonna start with a palette I got, I don't know if I got it like November last year, but I hadn't tested out properly last year, so this year I have, so I can put it in my yearly favorites, and it's the Natasha Denona Gold palette. Oh my god, I love this palette. Oh, this is a beautiful neutral slash colorful palette. It's not super colorful, it actually just have these two, but this is a duochrome that shifts in green, like it's so beautiful. But if you like golds, and these are so stunning, and the formula is, oh my god, it's so good. This is so pigmented. You can do a liner with this one with no problem. It's super dark, and these transition shades here are amazing. This is a more mustardy yellowish brown, and this is this cream to powder formula, and I don't have any problem working with that, and the shimmers here are just outstanding. I mean, they are just amazing. You can see they have different shifts to it as well, as you can see. They're not just like pure golds. They are like, this is more orangey leaning, and this has more like a duochrome orangey green. This is also like a more greenish touch to it, but I have been enjoying this palette so much, and I think it's super nice quality. I love this palette. Next up, we have a brand that I wanted to try in 2020. I actually have a video up where I talk about the brands I wanted to try in 2020 and if I had try them. I will try to leave it down below. But it's this one. This is the Max Up the Makeup. Max Up the Makeup. It's an indie brand, and I have this one and another palette, but I wanted to throw in this palette because this is so beautiful. This is the Red Set Summer palette. Just look at this packaging. I mean, don't we just wanna lay here like and in the sun, in the pool or something? It's just, oh, this gives me like summer vibes. And then you open it up, and it's very slim and sleek, and you have a mirror, and you have this 9-pan palette. This color story, guys, this is up my alley. This is so beautiful, and this formula is amazing. These mattes perform so nice. I mean, look at these color stories. I'm just gonna maybe swatch a few shades here so you can see how beautiful this is. Look at that pigment, guys. Oh, if you like this color story, I can totally recommend this palette. This is a beautiful palette. I have been enjoying this so much. I will try to leave all the videos down below where I use these palettes, because I have one palette to look on this one, and I think it performs so good, as I said, and super cute palette. Definitely one like that is a favorite this year. Another palette is from Kaleidos. I really had a struggle because I have a lot of Kaleidos palettes, and it's really hard to just choose one. I have the Escape palette, this bigger one, but I wanted to take this one actually. This is the Futurism Electro Turquoise. I don't know if this is discontinued. Maybe this is not. I don't know if this was limited edition, but this is how it looks. This is amazing. This formula is amazing. You have some turquoise, you have a brown, you have a bright orange. You have these two shades here that is just magical. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Look at that turquoise turning into a gold. I love these kinds. I love turquoise shades. That's why I wanted to take this one, but I love the other Kaleidos I have as well, the palettes. So, I mean, they are like equally in formula, like what I think anyway. They have different formulas, but every Kaleidos palette I have, I really enjoy the formula. But this one, the color story, speaks to me a little bit more. So I wanted to pick this one for Kaleidos. And then we have the palettes I have been so impressed with this year, and it's the BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop palettes. Now you actually can buy them again. I don't know if they are sold out again, but this was limited edition, but they came back. And I can totally see why, because they are so beautiful and they are so good. So I have the Sherry on the top. Look at this packaging. This is like up my alley. I love like this kind of themes. Like, oh my god, look at that. So pretty. This is a pink and a red palette. And the thing about these, you have 8 shades, but you have the mattes here and you have the shimmers up here. And it goes from light to dark and light to dark in every of these palettes, and I think that's genius. I mean, we don't want like a mid-tone palette. Maybe we want to have maybe a transition shade, we want to have light shades, dark shades in shimmers. So I think this is genius, and it's such a good quality, guys. And I have the cotton candy one. This is a beautiful, I think this is my favorite right now. I don't know, it just shifts every time I open these up. But here you have like a more pinky purple color story, super pretty. And then I have the bubble gum, and this is the blue one. It has some really nice blue shades here that I really enjoy. I think these are like, all these 4 are I have as like one palette, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't have these as 4 palettes. It's just like all these together. But I'm going to show you them all. This is the pistachio one, and this is the green one. It has some really interesting shades here, because you have an emerald green, you have like this minty green, you have this olivey gold green. And yeah, I just think it's amazing palettes. And if you can get a hold of these, if you like the color story, if you like monochromatic palettes, I definitely recommend these, because so good. I have another BH palette here, and I think you know what it is. It's the blueberry muffin one. It's actually the one I have on today when I did my smoky eye, and it's just amazing. I mean, I'm not like 100%, I love blue shadows, but on me I feel like I get a little red in my skin, so that's why I'm not like drawn to blue that often. But this one I have been loving. These are more like periwinkle shades, so I really enjoyed that. I think that looks good on me. But then you have these browns and grays, and you have these special shimmer shades here, like more icy champagne-y, and I think it just is an amazing palette. It has almost like a pinky. Can you see the pink in this one? Anyways, it's an amazing quality palette. I love the like theme. Like, this is the blueberry muffin. It is like this brunch theme. I have the mimosa, and I have the avocado toast coming my way as well. But yeah, this is just great quality in a palette, and it's affordable as well, and it has got a lot of hype, these and these Sweet Shop palettes this year, and I can totally see why. Next up we have a palette. I don't know when I got this year, I think, but it was not released this year, I believe. I don't know, but it's the Opv Spotlight palette. No, it was not released this year. I'm pretty sure of that. But I got it this year, and I have one palette to look on this. Oh my god, this is a beautiful jewel-toned dark palette. This is great, guys. I mean, the pigment is there, and you have some amazing duochromy shades here. I don't know if you can see, but This is a purple turning into emerald green color. And this color story inspires me so freaking much. I hope you can see, this is green. I don't know if I can flip my arm. Maybe I can't, but I can see purple here when I look at my arm. And it's just, it just gives me so much inspiration when I look at this palette. So I definitely wanted to have it in my yearly favorites because you can do such a fun looks. This blue, okay, this is so stunning. And look at that blue. That is just magical. I mean, come on. It's, if you like this like more darker shades, like I love you have like darker mattes here and dark shimmers, but you also have light shimmers. Oh, I really want to play with this when I open it up, and that's a good sign, you guys. Love this palette. Love it. And this year I actually fell in love with Nabla, like heavily. I have a romance with Nabla. I'm in love with them, and I needed to pick some palettes for this video, and there are so many palettes I love from Nabla, but I'm gonna mention two that I really love. And yeah, and it's the Soul Blooming palette. Look at this packaging, guys. Oh my god, look at that. That's so pretty. And when you open it up, this is a perfect like neutral slash colorful palette for me. You have the peachy warm shades, you have a dark brown, you have these peachy pinks, and this is a very special shade. It's more like a glittery flaky one, but it's stunning as well. You have this periwinkle blue here, as I mentioned before, that I really love. And here is a duochrome, like a pink turning into a purple blue one, and here's a dark purple shade. And this is a beautiful palette. Like in my day-to-day life, you can do a colorful look, you can do a neutral look. I just think this color story speaks to me a lot, and I think it's amazing quality. These palettes are amazing. Let me just tell you that they perform so freaking good. So don't sleep on these. Just try them if you are curious. Maybe when they have a sale or something. Maybe when Beauty Bay have a sale. They are definitely worth to try out. And I also have the Dreamy 2. This is a palette I didn't think I would love that much, to be totally honest. Because when we open it up, I feel like, yeah, it is a okay color story. But oh my god, I love this palette. This is stunning. It has these, they have a special formula here, like a cream to powder kind of formula. I can't, it has a name, but anyways, these two are that formula, but I can work with that and it's not a problem. And this is my favorite shade in the entire palette. This is a vintage gold, like a antique gold. And this is just magical. Truly magical. Perfect now when holidays coming. I mean, you can do a really smoky dark look and put that on your lid, or put this one, this midnight blue shimmer. As I said before, they perform so good. The shimmers, the mattes, and they have these different formulas, and I really enjoy that with Nabla. They are doing something different, I think. And yeah, let's see here. How many palettes do I have left? 3 palettes. So let's, now I have a pile here in front of me that hope it will not like fall off the table. But then I'll be very sad because it's my favorites. So next up we have the Glam Light Cake palette. I have done 2 looks with this as well. Let's just open it up. It has this really fun, I mean, look at this packaging. I think it's really fun. And then you have a rainbow palette here, and this is a really nice rainbow palette. I think this performs so good. I have used this a lot, and when I go to work as well, I can use very colorful makeup when I go to work if I feel for it. No one is like complaining or so. So I have used this when I wanted to test it out, and I really have been enjoying this. I really love the neutrals here in the bottom as well, and I really love this shade. I love yellow, and I love yellowy shimmers. So this one is so stunning, you guys. I am so in love with this shadow, and yeah, I think it performs so good, and it's a really fun palette. I get really inspired when I open this, and this is a really nice rainbow palette. So if you're looking for that, maybe this is the palette you're looking for. I don't know. The thing is, it's quite expensive, so I bought this one when it was on sale because I didn't want to get it full price. But they have sales from time to time, so just look that up. But another palette that I'm going to mention is this one. This is a very big palette, but this is the Be Perfect Carnival 3 Love Tahiti Stacey Marie palette. And this is how it looks. This is so big. No, I can't flip that one. Can I? Oh, no, okay. You can't flip it. You can just do like that. So I have to do like this. And this is the palette. Here we also have a rainbow palette, but we have a lot of shades here. And I really love the formula of these. You don't have that many shimmers, to be totally honest, but if you like mattes and if you like colors, this is the palette that is perfect for you, I think. But I really enjoy this palette, and as I said, this is a big palette, and I have some Morphe palettes that I don't reach for because they are too big, but this one I actually have reached for, and that's also a good sign because this is a big palette, but it is very, very pretty, and you have a lot of shades here. You can do like very interesting shades as well, so it's not just like a bright green, dark green, you know, it just is very, I like the purples here as well. It has a lot of purple here actually, and this one is super beautiful. This is a duochrome, like a periwinkle blue turning into a purple, but it's very flaky, so you need a glitter glue. But I really enjoy this palette, and definitely a favorite this year. Here I am from the future. I just totally forgot to show you a palette that really is a favorite of mine this year, so that's why I'm just jumping in here from the future just to show you, because I totally forgot. I don't know how I forgot it, but it's the Elly Splash Classic Horror Palette. Oh my god, I have been raving about this, so I don't know why I just totally forgot about it, but yeah, that's why I am here and just gonna show you. This is how it looks. I mean, look at this artwork here, so cool. And when you open it up, you have a grungy rainbow palette, all matte shades. These perform amazing. These are pigmented, easy to blend. They are just so pretty, and I love the color story here. There are some interesting shades here. It is grungy, but also very pigmented and bright, but not like neon bright, but this one is kind of a neon. But I just love, they're a little more toned down, but bright in the same way. I feel like maybe you can understand when you see the color story, but this has been a favorite of mine. Actually, I have had this when I go to work, and it just makes such a cool and amazing looks, and I just love it. So back to the video. Now I just have one palette left, guys, and can you guess what it is? It's the Beauty Bay Nikki Tutorial palette. I know a lot of people didn't like this, and some people loved it. I am one of those who really love this palette. And when we open it up, you have, this is supposed to be like the dark side, and this is supposed to be like the light side or something. But here is the palette, and you have a bunch of colors here. You have some neutrals, you have some pop of colors, and you have these beautiful shimmers. This is my favorite shimmer, and this one, the Pride color and the All In. These are crazy. These are totally crazy colors. I mean, look at that. Do you see like the wetness, the shine in this? This is so beautiful. It has a lot of dimension, and this pink Pride and this one, as I said, oh, this is a duochrome. This is a pink turning into a gold or something. I don't know. It has a lot of glitter specks in it, like small glitter specks, but it is this creamy formula. If you don't like that, you won't like this palette. And the mattes are pressed pigments, but I don't have any problem with the pressed pigments. They are easy to blend and everything. I don't have any problem at all with that. The shimmers though, I really need to use my fingers, but I don't have any long nails, so that works fine for me. But I know a lot of people have problems with this formula, and I can totally understand why, but I don't know, I haven't been any luck. I haven't had any luck picking up these shimmers with the brush, but I think Paulina from Paulina's Beauty, I will leave her down below. I think she said she can pick up with a brush. So I don't know, maybe it's just like you need the right brush or you need the right technique to do it. Probably it's that, because I'm not good with that. But she can pick it up with a brush. So I will trust in her that you actually can. But I use my fingers to apply these shimmers. But this is a beautiful palette. I'm so happy I got it. And I actually won the Nikki tutorial masterclass, but it was too late. When I saw that I won, it was too late for me to enter this masterclass with Nikki, but that would be so fun if I just have seen that from the start, from the beginning. I would have been in that class, and that would be so cool. But hey, that's how it is, and I really enjoy this palette, so yeah, I'm happy I have that one. So guys, this was it. This was me like showing you all the eyeshadow palettes this year that has been my favorites. And as I said in the beginning, I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, so this was really hard, but yeah. And I will leave a lot of videos down below if you want to check out when I'm using these palettes. So don't forget to look at that. And I really hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.